the degrees which we are being given, no,
Yeah.
they have,
It is up.
you are made blind followers, no.
Yes. First of all, I think that our nation is really poor in decision making. There are families who don't have a son,
Yeah,
and they don't only have daughters.
yeah,
And their fathers are getting old and older and older.
yeah.
So who's gonna help them?
The thing which comes to your mind,
Yeah.
why doesn't this thing come to the minds of the people who are of your age? I mean yourself.
If you work today on the present, then your future will be better. Your every step in your whole life,
Yeah.
everywhere it matters.
What are the qualities, you will be seeing in the candidate, you are going to support?
And you're always like, you know what the other person is gonna do? I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
I was never taught to make decisions.
You want to help your father, the father who's shivering, who's suffering
Trembling.
from, he is trembling, that
Yeah.
he wants to do something, but due to his age, due to that cold weather, he can't do that.
Yes.
And as a result, the whole family is suffering.
Yes.
But the young daughter is there, that who wants to help him, and she can go out, because she's mashallah young. But the old mindset, that is a product of basically the government policies now.
Yes.
Clear? As a state, I would say that the state has old mindset, old outdated policy,
Yes.
having that poor silly stuff.
Yes.
And the father is the product of that outdated, irrational education system.
Yes.
Who's suffering? The father is suffering, the whole family is suffering,
Yes.
and as a result, the state is suffering.
Yes.
That state is seeing, the family that has become, that helpless, that has become helpless. And this ill-fated family having old mindset suffers during 24 hours.
Yes.
My question now, can we start it from our homes, to make our parents realize by giving these simple examples from our own life? Can we convince them?
To the people or the parents.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have convinced my dad so many times. I have even begged him that I have sometimes I get so frustrated from all of this helplessness.
Yeah.
I told him that I'm tired. I can't see you like this, okay?
Yeah.
And you know that you can't keep this up anymore.
Yeah.
And you need someone's help. And I am here to help you. Let it be. Sometimes I talk nicely to him. Sometimes I get frustrated from all of this. Okay?
Yeah.
As a young blood, I get frustrated. Okay, but he still sometimes he says no. Sometimes he just doesn't say anything. Okay, and he needs to it's okay. There are people outside there who are doing things like this, but he just isn't no. He just doesn't listen to me.
Yeah.
And I want him to listen to me, and I'm just gonna keep pursuing him.
Excellent. See, so many points actually you have given me to
one more
just
thing.
yeah.
There are families who don't have a son,
Yeah.
and they don't only have daughters.
Yeah.
And their fathers are getting old and older and older.
Yeah.
So who's gonna help them?
Great.
In our neighborhood, there's a family who have 3 daughters and no son, and their dad, he's also old like my father.
Yeah.
Okay, and he sometimes he also says that I can't go outside right now, it's so cold.
Ah.
And what about them? They're more in a worse situation than us.
Okay. So it means that the father is suffering from the poor decision he took.
Yeah.
As far as his daughters are concerned.
Yeah.
And the state is suffering because of the poor, or the silly stuff that is
Yes.
being taught in our education system.
Yeah.
And who's responsible? The state is responsible.
Yes.
No, the ruling elite is responsible. Okay, go back. See, we are highlighting all these issues.
Yes.
We are trying our level best to highlight all these things.
Yes.
Because you are the representative of the youth, mashallah.
Gee.
The thing which comes to your mind,
Yeah.
why doesn't this thing come to the minds of the people who are of your age? I mean your peer groups now.
It does.
Yeah.
Actually, it does. I have met a lot of girls who want to spare their family, but because their families are have had their own mindset. So you know what they're trying to do? They are trying their best to be good in studies,
Yeah.
so that they can someday they can be a good successful women
Yeah.
and have their families.
Yeah.
But I think what will happen in the future, it will happen. But
Yeah.
right now, do something.
Yeah.
I think that what matters the most is the present.
Yeah.
Because if
Excellent.
you work today on the present, then your future will be better.
Excellent. No, we have actually highlighted few things. No, that so far we have highlighted. No, and we tried to understand them, and we try to give some practical steps which we can take. No, in
Yeah.
order to get that rid of the old mindset which is
Yeah.
there. No, in the departments. No,
Yes.
the departments which finally are running in the whole state. No.
Yes.
See, other than social platform, no, this you can say we have another opportunity that which comes not in our life, that is called election. No.
Yes.
At the time of elections, no, are we in the habit of making decision who to vote for, who to elect, no, who to choose, no? Do we have this sense, no, the sense that at that particular moment that the person we are electing, no, that person has old mindset, no, it's we to reject that person and it's we to go for the election of the person who is the true representative of the youth.
Yes.
Do we see that?
First of all, I think that our nation is really poor in decision making.
Yeah.
Okay, they just do what their parents did, what their grandparents did,
Yeah.
and again and again and again. And
Okay.
they think that if somebody has been elected before
Yeah.
for the leadership,
Yeah.
because he had been elected before, so it's good for him to be elected again. Okay, and if somebody says that I'll make promises to you, I'll change the country and everything,
Yeah.
but you know that he's not going to do that. But so you're like, oh, it's just a vote. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Our youth, our nation doesn't take this step seriously.
Yeah.
It really matters. You're like, oh, it's just a man. It doesn't matter. It's not like it's going to affect me.
Yeah.
People think it's not like it's going to affect me. Of course, it will affect you.
Yeah. True.
You need to be responsible in things. You need
Yeah.
to know that your every step in your whole life,
Yeah.
everywhere, it matters. Everything matters.
True, agree. No, we will discuss decision making later. No, because that's very very important point. We shall discuss it. Know that what are the reasons. Know that our nation is unable to know or is poor at decision making now.
Yes.
Why is our nation poor at decision making? We shall discuss it now in the second part of our today's session now. But I want to understand that if you go for casting a vote, no,
Yes.
and you're going to cast the vote for some politician, I'm sure now the election is very near now.
Yes.
What are the qualities you will be seeing in the candidate you're going to support?
First of all, I'll see what kind of mindset the person has.
Yeah.
What was he saying in his speech? Of course, people do speeches before standing for election. So I think that I'll listen to him first, and then I'll think that is this person really worth it?
Yeah.
I'll do some research about him, about his criminal records and stuff like that, because we do not want a criminal to be our leader.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna really ask different people's opinion about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna research about that person and what he has done in his life. Because nobody wants a loser to be their leader.
Yeah.
Because if he has done nothing in his life, what am I supposed to do? Vote for him?
Yeah.
Never.
True. You just use a term that most of the leaders know that in our country they are criminal law.
Yeah.
What are the reason that the people they vote for all these criminals and corrupt leaders? What are the reasons?
Well, I don't know what goes in their mind when they do such silly things. It's common sense. You don't even need to be educated for this.
Yeah.
Use your mind for once, people.
Yeah.
He's a criminal and you're voting for him.
Yeah. Again, we will discuss that. It's a very over here it comes from decision making.
Yeah.
That how good you are at decision making.
And I think what it's saying behind the childhood.
Yeah.
Because you were never given the choice to make the decision.
Yeah.
It's always your parents telling you, no,
True.
it's better for you, and it's not. And you're
Excellent.
always like, what the other person is gonna do, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
I was never taught to make decisions
Actually,
on my
even
own.
in the family, in the schools,
toilet, in
colleges,
school,
and
There's always
universities.
someone who tells you to do this, do that, and you just do what he tells you.
Excellent. And your personality is groomed, is developed, like that.
Like that.
That
Yeah.
you are made blind followers,
Yes.
Excellent, See, that, that the current government, which is over there in the power nowadays, and that is ruling our country, I mean Pakistan,
Yes.
See, everybody knows, that the way it was brought into power, and the way it is creating problem. You can see there's no light in this room right now.
Yes.
And we have been suffering. We planned this session,
Yeah.
but we are unable, to go by our planning, due to non-availability of light.
Yeah.
See, we know that problems are there, Do you think that the behavior of the nation towards the current government,
Yeah.
is it okay?
No.
How should it have been?
We have already discussed this point, I think,
Yeah.
in our previous sessions, and I said to you that our nation needs to be disciplined.
Yeah, true.
Okay, they need the same thing comes again there.
Yeah.
You need to be responsible. You need to learn that there will be consequences.
Yeah, excellent.
And we are never taught that. In school we do something, our parents are like, it's okay, I'll cover that up.
True, excellent. See, in the start, that we phrased or we coined a question, that skill and degree,
Yeah.
And at that time, that you said that the degrees which we are being given,
Yeah.
they have
Silly stuff.
silly stuff. And then you highlighted so many points or so many, characteristics of this nation.
Yeah.
Not a single point is there which encourages us now. Because the degrees, the contents, the books, the material, that whatever is being taught over there from school to the university,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the development of, you can say your brain, your ability of making decision,
Yes.
that development of your sense of choosing what's right and what's wrong. So I do agree, And you were of the point of view that we can get rid of all this now if youth becomes serious now.
Yeah.
And how that if it starts using available platforms, and to you the best example of which is social media.
Yeah.
So there are so many platforms, and it's we to develop the habit of raising our voice against all this nonsense now.
Yes.
If we do that, we shall be able to get rid of all these things which are basically silly, nonsense, and they have captured the whole nation. See, before we start